Good morning, beauties. It is Wednesday morning and it is the day of my first day of my two-day masterclass, and I'm super excited. Woo-hoo. So I think it's almost 8 o'clock and I already got up, brushed my teeth and all that fun jazz. I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready. And I didn't tell you guys, I'm in Brooklyn. And so I wanted to take you guys along with me just so you guys get a feel for what the two-day masterclass is going to be like, vlog style. This is my first time doing a vlog, so please bear with me. But I think it'll be fun. And we'll see how it goes. I'm super excited and a little nervous, but really excited. I think I overpacked. Besides the point, so let's start the day and it'll be a great one, God willing. She's ready. Where's Sissy? Sis, are you okay to be on?
Steal her mic and sing.
You're kind of blurred out in the background. Waiting for my Uber. I'm super excited.
Hey, I don't have that much time left, remember?
Try not to be super cheesy in front of her. But thanks to my sissy, I'm taking this class. And daddy. Super excited. Struggles with my lighting. Oh my gosh. Super exciting. I'm here. I made it. Vanessa's here. And I think it's going to be an amazing day. The venue and the spot is beautiful. I'll let you know how it goes.
Close enough till we cross the line.
Good morning. It is Thursday. I am just waking up. Well, it's 8 o'clock right now. I'm ready for day 2, and it's also the last day of the makeup class with Michela Wariebi. I feel a little bit more compact. I actually really consolidated my kit this time, and so I am just going to be going with my Zuka backpack. I'm actually going to figure out where I can put my brushes, and my lighting is all that I'm going with, which will probably be in this bag, and that's probably where my brushes will go as well. But yesterday I was lugging around that big Burton bag plus my Zuka backpack, and I feel like I feel it right now in my back. And allergies are so real this morning. So I'm gonna get some coffee and then I'm gonna get started on getting ready. And it looks like it's a more cloudier day today. And here's Chloe. I will see you in a bit.
So baby, come light me up, and baby, I'll let you on it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. Got everyone watching us, so baby, let's keep it secret. A little bit scandalous.
for the day. I am in something pretty casual but a little bit of color today instead of being all in black. I have my Zuka backpack on me and a second bag with my lighting. I'm waiting for my Uber and I will see you guys over there. Bye. So I'm sitting here waiting for the Uber and I just realized I didn't really give much feedback in regards to how I felt about the first day of class. And I was super excited because an unexpected guest was there and it was Danessa Myricks. Anyone who knows me anyone who really knows me knows that I absolutely love her work, and her Mally Magic and Michela's work are all within the same, I guess, theme of makeup in terms of style, really is what I'm trying to say, in terms of style. And I really enjoy them. I really hope to be able to fine-tune my work to be somewhat similar, but I just love their focus on skin and their play on color. And my Uber is on its way, like literally about to arrive soon. So I just wanted to kind of give you that feedback. I'll let you know for sure everything later today in terms of my full feedback. So stay tuned.
This could take some time. Too many mistakes. Better get this right. Oh, baby, look what you started.
So what you should find in the bag is a collection of stuff from Danessa Myricks.
Just rising and here is this gonna happen. Been waiting and waiting for.
Then lymphatic system. This is helping to release any toxins in the skin and really actually helping the skin to look healthier. Now this is more of like a longevity element, but it's still really good, like in terms of how
to make a move before I make a move. So baby, come light me up, and baby, I'll let you on it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. Got everyone watching us, so baby, let's keep it secret. A little bit scandalous, but baby, don't let them see it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you.
It's also really important to make sure that your hands are washed and smell good. For the most part, because
Most importantly,
under somebody's.
Are so big.
Tell me what you came for, 'cause I can't wait no more.
Our 2-day class is officially over and my model.
I wanted you to.
So, my beautiful model.
Behind the scenes footage.
Is this whose footage?
Behind the scenes footage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, honey. Well, actually, let me get in this light. There we go.
This is my baby.
I didn't get a chance to get you earlier. Yes, glow. There we go.
The first 5 minutes I didn't think
It's a video, so it's a new thing. Yes. So let me just say, it was a complete honor. This is recorded. It's a video.
Wait, am I about to be in this?
Yes.
Because I was definitely like,
No, it's you. It's you to have me one of this beauty that I've been following for so long, since Periscope days. I was fortunate to take her class, and I must say, superb. I'm gonna tell you all the stuff behind the scenes.
Thank you.
But she was phenomenal, guys. If you haven't taken her class, and she will be offering it.
yes, I will offer again.
This year, be on the lookout, because it is everything and more. Everything and more.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Arlene.
I'm on the edge of no control, and I need you to know, So come find me up, and baby I'll let you own it. A little bit dangerous, but baby that's how I want it. A little less conversation, and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you. Got everyone watching us, so baby let's keep it secret.
Hi beauties, again thank you for watching my little highlight preview on my experience on taking my very first masterclass. The class is entitled Skin the Masterclass, and it was absolutely everything I could have imagined and more. I had never really taken a class where it was really hands-on for me. I've assisted on classes with other artists in terms of supporting them and helping them facilitate a class, but I'd never actually sat in the student seat and really experience what it was like to be the student. And I love every bit of it. As you know, my background in terms of just being in school forever, I love to learn. I love to just take it in and just really absorb information. Let me just kind of not let this be a rambling video. I really want to kind of get into some key points with you guys in terms of what my takeaways were. So I did want to also clarify that again, this class was facilitated and produced solely by Michela herself. This was in no affiliation with anybody else. I know I mentioned earlier in the clip, in the videos, that I was super excited that Danessa was there. And Danessa Myricks is, she's like a notable, like, she's her own beast in her own right in terms of her skills, and I was excited to see her, but she was actually there to support Michela, which was something beautiful to see, as artists don't often do sometimes, I feel, and just to kind of like really absorb and learn from Michela, which I thought was awesome. My experience with Michela started out with Periscope. Back in Periscope days, she would talk about just a variety of different topics in relation to being an artist. Or she would also give behind the scenes, and this girl could paint, like body art, like this girl could, she could paint, like her blending, oh, okay. I think that some people just are gifted with that eye and everything, but she does that. The first time I met her in person was when I attended the makeup show for the very first time, and that was, I want to say, last year, and I decided to apply for Pat McGrath's call. She had like a casting call to join her team, and but below later that evening they had an open call for anyone who was interested in jobs, whether with different types of companies, and I was online applying for getting ready to do like a sit-down interview, and she walks in and I'm like, oh, it's Michela. So I was like fangirling in my mind, but no one knew, like, around me. Like, I just was like, oh my god. I stopped her and I'm like, you're Michela, right? And I'm like, I watch you all the time. And she was really sweet and she was so nice, and so she was like, yeah, it's great to meet you too, kind of a thing. That's the last time we met in person, up until I heard about this class. And I have to share that my friend that told me about the class is, her name is Love Daphne, and she is a great artist also on Instagram, and an influencer when it comes to all things girl, her hair is like on another level. That's besides the point. But you gotta check her out. She's the one who took her first class with Michela and told me about it and said it was like something you definitely need to check out. And I had always been skeptical when it came to doing classes in terms of me just finding the right educator, someone who was going to give me the right influence, because a lot of times these classes can turn out to be just demos, and you also have to look at what are you mimicking or what are you looking to take away from each of the classes that you take. And in my mind, I felt like Michela's aesthetic matched what I wanted, she had mastered, what it really meant for me to see how skin is applied in a makeup form, how to have that look so effortless, so flawless, so glowy, so dewy, and still have makeup on. So I wanted to be able to take what I learned from her to translate into what I do specifically with my brides. And so I wanted to elevate my game. I wanted to strengthen my experience with working with women with lighter complexions in terms of Caucasian women. And although I can do lighter women and a variety tone of women, I wanted to be more confident in my application skills. And so it was really important that this just fell in line with doing that. And so when I found out about the class, I was super excited to just go ahead and like take my money, Michela, take it. Literally. And so that's kind of how we did it. So the class is a 2-day class. It was held in New York, Brooklyn, New York, and it worked out perfect in terms of location because I had a place to stay for the 2 days instead of having to travel from New Jersey to Brooklyn every single day. So the first day that I came in, I was like super excited. Literally, guys, I overpacked. You probably saw it in the B-reel, but I just wanted to make sure I brought everything, and I just wasn't necessarily sure like too much of like how the things would go. But as soon as I got there, from the minute you walk in, you're like greeted, and there's this like check-in station, and then you are told where to put everything, and then like there's like breakfast. And so I was in there like, oh, I'm like a kid in a candy store, just like looking around, and the lights were set up and the chairs were set up, and it was just like awesome to just be in that element. And then just seeing other people walking in with similar bags, and you're like, yeah, this is my space. This is the group that I want to be with. This is the creatives. This is just me. Walking in, I've definitely felt reassured that like, okay, like you're gonna like enjoy this experience. Michela was there. It wasn't some grand entrance in terms of like, oh my gosh, you know, here she comes. It was really a very personal experience in terms of her just hugging you and saying, hi, how are you? Seeing that that person is so welcoming and feeling that off jump is really, really important to me. And I also feel like that I have to translate that when I work with my clients, but to experience that from an educational perspective, I felt like I could talk to her. Like the immediate comfort level was right there. So aside from all of that, that was like more so the first day, and we jumped right in. When I say Michela like literally got us all the way together, we got into and really dissected what was color theory, and we really dissected what she coined as skin theory. And when I say color theory, girl, like I didn't think color was really that important. I know color is important in terms of matching, obviously. However, the way that she got into it, like she took us back to seriously like grade school science class, and we got all the way down into like understanding the primaries and the different levels of color, and understanding just how to even make like foundation from scratch. Like if you're ever in a bind or in a situation where you couldn't match someone literally at the bottle, which I don't believe you could ever really do, but there are rare cases where someone could match a bottle shade. But I always feel like there's always some tweaking that needs to be done just to get, because everyone's different. Everyone has different undertones. People's skin colors change depending on their environment. And that in and of itself was something enlightening to hear from her. She even went in and gave us personal experiences of her being on the job and just explaining how color around you in terms of the walls, in terms of the backdrop, will affect how your foundation and your finished look will be received or translate on camera. So I didn't even realize that. I probably wouldn't know what to do, but you know, she got us all the way together with that. For a long time, I felt like I was kind of the type of person that eyeballed a lot of the makeup, and so for me now it felt more comfortable to be able to more than just seeing, but understand why if I do this, the color will turn that. Why does it translate this way? What can I do to adjust the color and just do it quickly and effectively and confidently? And so those were really some of the key things that I really felt were important in day one that I just like was listen. And we didn't even, it wasn't like day one was like educational and day two was more hands-on. We got a little bit of everything because I felt like Michela really put thought into this class. She really thought about how there might be different people who learn from different ways, and in terms of learning, whether you're a visual learner, whether you're an auditory learner, whether you're someone who is a hands-on learner, she gave you a little bit of everything to help you best understand how to receive the information and absorb it and use it. So day two, we really dove into skin theory. And honestly, if you don't understand the makeup of skin and why it does what it does, and when you apply certain products, while it will react the way that it does, then you might want to look at how to strengthen yourself as an artist. Like, the benefits are amazing over the past of the 2 days that are life-changing to my career as an artist, and I'm super excited to, I've already gone ahead and like already put them to use, and my clients already love the experience. It's like they can't stop raving about them. Overall, I would say that this class is for someone or anyone who is currently a makeup artist, or you're thinking about going into artistry. I feel like an artist, you'll be a lot more intentional about the products that you carry in your kit. I think that your tools will more likely than change your actual products, and being aware of the different ingredients within a product are going to enlighten you. And so there's a lot that I think you're going to take away literally right away. And if you don't want to miss it, which I don't suggest that you should, I really strongly suggest that you do take this class once it's available, because she's that great of an artist and it's that great of an experience. One thing I can also mention throughout the process was that Michela definitely was an open book. She just really was, I think I mentioned this before, but she was really an open book in terms of not being secretive of the things that she does, her techniques. I feel like you can take information, but it's up to you to make it your own and to really customize it to make it your signature look. So an artist can produce an image and I can try to reproduce that image. It'll never be the same because her techniques and her ways of doing things will not translate the same way that my hand works. So I think it's important to know that, and a lot of people tend to have this misconception of recreating work. I feel like it's never ultimately the same. You really have to customize it to your own, and so being able to be confident as an artist to do that by understanding color and understanding skin is important and crucial to that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments and you have any questions about anything that I've shared about my experience, definitely leave it down below. I would love to hear from you and chat it up with you down in the comment section. Do not forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification sign so that you're in the know the next time I produce another video or it's available to you guys. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. So until next time, bye.